Join us for the very first IFL Live at London's Indigo at the O2, Sunday, August the 13th, with me, Kugan Cassius, and some very special guests. Eddie Hearn, Darren Barker, Johnny Fisher and more. Tickets now on sale. So in the words of Eddie Hearn,
you get up, you dress up, and you fucking show up.
This is Umar Ahmed for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're in Warsaw, Poland. Daniel, a bit different today from what you're used to. Here to formally get this show on the road with Oleksandr Usyk. Doesn't really get bigger than this, the Unified Heavyweight Championship of the world. Daniel, how does it feel at the moment?
It's just part of the process really, to getting in there and delivering the fight. I'm really excited about this fight. It's been a long time coming, and I'm ready to just put it on him and rough him up and take him, just do what I got to do to win.
Of course, you have fought away from home in Miami when you beat Trevor Bryant, so you've had that experience. But this is a different kettle of fish. Obviously, we're talking about a pound-for-pound fight on Oleksandr Usyk. But yeah, you've just got to Poland, been here a few hours, but so far it's been hospitable, no problems.
Of course, I've been here as an amateur. I've travelled all over Europe. This is just a ring's a ring to me, and going wherever I got to fight, wherever I got to throw down.
And on the night itself, August 26th, obviously it will be a hostile atmosphere.
Yeah.
There'll be a lot of Ukrainians, we believe around 40,000 in attendance. That's not going to faze you.
I say that, nah, no way. There can be as many of them. They can't get in the ring and fight for him. It's just all going to lead up to an amazing night. What a day that will be. And to me, it's just I can make it happen. I can make it real. And all the work that I'm putting in now after here and the next couple of weeks, it's just gonna manifest that into reality.
Let's talk about the work you're putting in, because you have switched trainers.
Yeah.
You're with Don Charles now. Don's behind me, someone very experienced when it comes to heavyweight boxing. Obviously, Don's been around the circuit for ages. But yeah, talk to me about why you made the move to Don Charles. We haven't spoke about this on camera since you decided to change trainers.
It was just my dad just didn't work out with Shane and whatever and all that. But I don't want to go into all of that. That's behind me now. We're with Don now, and he's teaching me new tricks, and he's a big man himself. He's trained heavyweights, and you should watch how Chisora did with Usyk last time. I think I take pointers from that, and Don he talks to me about that fight all the time. So it's the right timing for me, really. It's all right timing. It's all happening now, and we're building up.
To people who might be slightly concerned about the fact that you're going into this magnitude of fight, Unified World Championship, and you've just changed trainer, how would you sort of calm people's concerns about that?
There's no concerns on my side. That's all that matters. I'm the one in the ring. I know what I need and what type of work that I need. And when you've got a heavyweight big guy like Don himself pushing you around the ring, that's the type of work you need for a guy like Usyk, and the way I need to fight Usyk. That's all. It's all part of the process, and I know what I need to do. He's a great champion, but I'm ready for him. And as I said there in the press conference, everything with a beginning has an end.
Yeah, strong words. I mean, we've seen, obviously, Anthony Joshua try twice against Oleksandr Usyk. Without giving your game plan away too much, obviously you're not going to do that, but where do you think he fell short, and what you're going to do different to make sure that the outcome of Usyk's different?
I just fight harder, man. Just fight harder. Not looking too deep into any of that. AJ, he did well the second time, but it is what it is. I just feel like I got to fight harder. I'm younger. I'm stronger. I feel like I've got to put all my size, all my energy, everything what I've got in me, go into this fight, and then that'll be enough.
Do you think this is the hardest puncher Usyk's ever faced?
Definitely. I know I'm one of them. I'm top 10 at least, and I've got the power. I've got everything. It's my time. I've been dreaming of this moment and training for it, and now it's here. We're ready to deliver.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're one punch away in Poland from changing British sporting history. That's how big this is.
Yeah.
I mean, what would that mean to you? Like, it's not just about, you know, yourself and your family. This would change boxing for a long while.
Yeah, I know. It's let it happen when it happens, and all of that comes with it. And you know, that'll be a great moment. That'll be, you know, let's work towards it. Let's get it done first. Let's, you know, put it in the work, and, you know, get in there and finish him, and, you know, end his reign. And that's what I'm thinking of right now.
And sparring for someone like Usyk, so I'm sure you've got some quality southpaws in your training camp helping you along. How is it preparing for someone like Oleksandr Usyk?
Just more southpaw sparring than I've ever had, really, at this time. I've never worked like this for a southpaw before, and I feel like it's all coming together now. It's all, you know, planting the seeds in my head, and, you know, how to fight, and, you know, I'm getting the work that I needed that maybe I wasn't getting beforehand. And, you know, you're going to see a different me. You're going to see a new animal, and I'm ready for it.
Daniel, I know you don't pay too much attention to social media, etc. You just focus on yourself and your camp and the work you've got to put in. But I don't know if people have made you sort of aware of the fact that everyone's writing you off, which might spur you on more. People are just seeing this as a complete mismatch. Does that motivate you even more, Daniel?
Of course. Motivation-wise, I don't need any more than, you know, fighting for the world, the unified titles. You know, I don't need any more. These guys, they can say what they want. And, you know, most of them, you know, whatever. I don't want to even go into that. You know, no, you know, negativity or any of that shit. I'm just ready for a fight. I'm ready to win, and I'm, you know, coming to give my all.
Does it make it a bit more special though? You come in as an underdog. You know, you guys are coming from Britain. The away corner, it probably adds a little bit to it.
It does. It's a great story, isn't it? It's like a Rocky story, the underdog. I love it.
Yeah, and if Usyk gets hit on August 26th, he stays hit and stays down.
Yeah, well, he'll keep getting hit. You know, not just one. I don't believe it's just one shot for a guy like Usyk. It's many, and I'm ready to deliver that. Yeah.
Daniel, just lastly, away from yourself, I haven't spoke to you since. Obviously, a former opponent of yours, Joyce, lost to Zhang.
Yeah.
I don't think you've done many interviews about that. Do want to get your thoughts on his loss, because he did have a few words to say about yourself when I asked him in the build-up to the Zhang fight about this fight with Usyk, and he said that it's going to be a mismatch with yourself.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, a couple of days later after he lost to Zhang, what did you make of the loss?
I don't know. It's just, you know, another southpaw, isn't it? It's hard to deal with a southpaw again. You need the right work. You need to have the right ability, and I don't know if he can adjust to Zhang. But you know, that was a shock for everyone, I think. But you know, like I said again, a southpaw is a hard fight to beat, and anyone going in there with a southpaw, it's just a difficult fight. On the Joyce thing, you know, there was talking a lot, you know, making a lot of statements.
Do you want him to win the rematch?
Of course, you know. Of course, you know, it spices up the game. Whoever wins, really. I think international heavyweight boxing is booming right now. There's heavyweights, you know, left, right, and centre. America, USA, China, all over the world, you know. And to be the top of that tree would be amazing.
Listen, Daniel Dubois, I appreciate your time here in Warsaw, Poland. Yeah, the next time I'll be seeing you will be on Fight Week in Poland as well. So, listen, best of luck in camp with Don Charles. Hope everything goes well, and I'll see you back out here in Poland, all right? Thank you for your time.
Good stuff.
Join us for the very first IFL Live at London's Indigo at the O2, Sunday, August the 13th, with me, Kugan Cassius, and some very special guests. Eddie Hearn, Darren Barker, Johnny Fisher, and more. Tickets now on sale. So in the words of Eddie Hearn,
You get up, you dress up, and you fucking show up.